Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop.
If you stuck through Vlogmas Day 1, thanks so much. And today we're gonna do a kind of like a holiday look because today like we're all going out and we need like a cute Christmas vibes, lots of like sparkles and you know, good times. Move my hair into like a clip just so I can kind of have it out of my face. And sorry, I like just prep my skin. I usually use either my dermatologist has like a cleanser she gives me, or I use the Fresh like cleansing lotion because I went to the gym this morning. The first thing I do is I use the Badescu skincare spray just so I can have like more hydrating, especially like in the winter. So do a couple spritz of that. Honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing. I pretend I know what I'm doing, but you know, we're just gonna work with what we got. And then next I use the Vitamin Enrich Face Base by Bobbi Brown. I use it with like my beauty blender. Sorry, this is so dirty. But I saw Jeffree Star talking about this like a while ago. And then I just kind of, I don't know, I really liked it. My mom really liked it. It's just so hydrating. My skin is so dry, especially in the winter time. I got into kind of like makeup just freshman year of college, I think, because I literally was that girl that like put on mascara and that's it. That's all I knew how to do. I didn't know how to put on foundation. I do a combination. I use this is my summer shade. I like to be a little tanner. I use the It Cosmetics CC Plus Illumination in the shade medium, but this is really dark. So I also use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD in the shade R330. Put a little bit of the Makeup Forever dots all over my face, and I put a little bit of the CC cream just so I can put it all over my face, and then I'll drag that onto my neck. Our foundation pretty much all distributed. We are going to use the Tarte Shape Tape. Everyone uses it, so obviously I really like it. Honestly, I think it does a really good job. So now we're gonna use the Tarte. I just like to do 3 dots, kind of like that. Cover anything that needs to be covered. I like to put it on my eyelids so I can use it as a base. Oh, and also I was gonna say, sometimes I do my eyes first, sometimes I do my face first. It kind of just depends. I feel like I want to do like a smokier look, I will start off with my eyes just because there's more fallout. Okay, so we're gonna take our beauty blender again, and then I'll speed this up here. Okay, now that that's all distributed on the face, nice base, we're gonna put down some powder to set that all in. Now, you're wondering,
what the hell is this?
Okay, so I use the, honestly forget the name, I think I use the $13 powder, I will put it right here. That is the name. So, it comes in a really big bottle and it's really messy, so I don't like to use it. So I put it in this little container. Yeah, it's not Coke, it is powder. So people are like,
what is that?
so I like carry around like this, and people were like, okay, that's a lot. Okay, so I set that underneath my eyes, underneath where I put the concealer, just to set it. And then I kind of leave that for a hot minute. So then I use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in the shade 2 for the rest of my face. And then I'm just going to take some old e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush and put that everywhere that I did not set with the other powder, you know. Once that is done, I'm just gonna wipe away the excess powder.
Yeah.
I use, just so I can define my cheekbones kind of, the KKW contour sticks, just a little bit here, so it's just like a little more chiseled, but I forgot that at home. So I either use, just depending on the day, depending on what I want it to look like, if I want to be more bronzed, use the Hula Benefit or the Soleli, let me butcher this real quick, Soleli Tan de Chanel. So I think we're gonna do the Chanel, just because why not? It's a bling brush, it's huge. I kind of just like to pinch it, go everywhere. And this, kind of just put that in my cheekbone area, nice and bronzed, you know. Your girl's not trying to look pale out here. Blush. So the two blushes that I like to use, depending on, again, the intensity of the day, what I want to be looking like, is I use the Tarte Exposed, or I use the Glossier Clamp Paint and Haze. This is a little intense for me, to be honest, so I like to use the Tarte because it's like little more subtle, but I love I love blush, so I'm not afraid to use it. Put your cheekbones on top of the contour. Sometimes make it a little cute. I'm not cute, so I don't know why I'm pretending to be, but sometimes put that here. To use highlighter, these Marc Jacobs Dewy Drops are really nice, but sometimes I put that underneath my foundation, sometimes I put that here. I just use the Becca Champagne Pop. I feel like that's my go-to, and I like to use my fingers. Let me see. I put that on my cheekbone. I don't even know, on top of my cheeks. Right here. I don't know, I think your fingers just make it look nicer. Put that down my nose. Ooh, sparkly. And then a little bit on my lip. Ooh, nice and glowy. And then I'll put it like after my eyeshadow, like in my inner corner and top of my eyebrows. So, I don't do anything to my eyebrows. Sometimes I'll brush them out, sometimes I won't brush them out. I have a thing with my eyebrows. I just like to keep them that way. I don't like them looking too dark, too light. I have the Anastasia Brow Wiz, so usually I just don't do anything because it freaks me out. But I'll just brush them up. Kind of just brush them out. It freaks me out. I don't know. I don't know how to do eyebrows, so I just brush them. So we're moving on to eyes. My go-to is usually this Tartelette in Bloom because I just think the colors are really pretty. Has a lot of sparkles again, like for the hot. I just broke it. Okay, cool. So I use this. It's very messy. Sorry. Tartelette in Bloom shades, and then wow, I really broke that. Kylie Peach palette. Shout out to my friend Teresa. For my birthday, and I was literally saw it and I was like, oh my god, I need this. You know, if I can open it, it's struggling a little bit. Kylie Jenner Peach palette. It's really pretty. Again, a lot of sparkles for the holidays. I really recommend this. I really like the colors. Set down that base with the color Charmer, and you can honestly just use any white shade you have, or just a light shade. For my crease, I like to use usually Smarty Pants in the Tartelette, but since I just got this new palette, I might use Sorbet 2 or Kim K in the Kylie palette. So we're just gonna play around with that. Use my Morphe M433 in my crease. Kind of just put that everywhere. See, like, it's literally just always the brown shade. Sorry, I just want to make sure everything is equally distributed. Is in my crease. Nice little base. I either go in, let's be a little crazy. I'll use this in the peach palette, this Sorbet 2 color. Put that, it's like more orangey than this one. Put that a little bit here. Build that crease up a little bit more. That color. It's a little more orangey toned, I would say. That's pretty too, so. Whatever you're feeling, you could always just use this one, this color. It's all about your preference, I feel. And then once that's done, I would take my Sephora brush that has both sides, but again, I don't know where that is. So we're gonna take a Real Techniques base shadow brush, and then we're gonna put either, again, you can put Rebel in the Tartelette palette, or you can do Kim K, or this brown shade, which is Ripe. Hopefully I'm like reading this right. It's kind of like backwards, so let's use the Kylie palette, because you know, Kylie has got me in the feels right now, so we're gonna use her palette. So take that brown shade and kind of just build this crease with the brown shade. Make a little bit more dimension. It's important to just blend, blend, blend. That's another thing, blending. And it's important to blend, because you don't blend in a couple simple words, like, you're screwed, because it just looks like a hot mess. So it's important to blend out these shades. I have a blending brush that I will show you that I really love. That gets the job done. So once that's down, I like to blend using the Morphe R37, just kind of making sure this is all blended out. Those two shades before you put on another shade. It's always important. It might be important, it might not be important, but like, I think it's important to blend out every color you put on so it looks nice and even. So then I'm gonna use a darker shade, this Feelin' Fuzzy shade in the back of the crease. It's like a little brown shade, and just focus that in here. Right here. Again, just making that darker, making dimension. Take that Morphe brush and just blend it. I think that's the key. Okay, so then when that's done, I like to put on, I usually put on Funny Girl in the Tartelette palette, which is like that very pretty shimmery shade, but since we're going with the Kylie palette, I like to use Cream, which is this nice sparkle shade, and apply that kind of in this inner corner here. I like to use my finger, or you can spray a brush and put that on also. It's up to you. What I mean by spraying a brush is using a a setting spray, spraying the brush with the color, and it makes it go on a lot better also. Take again that crease shade or whatever color you want and just kind of blend this kind of together, so from the sparkle shade, so it's not just like some intense harsh line. I like to blend that together so it's nice. And you could take a Morphe brush or whatever brush and then use those crease shades and put it underneath your eye to just connect the two together. I am not gonna put on eyeliner today, but you can. I use brown shades usually when I do kind of these looks, so I use the Marc Jacobs eyeliner pencil in the shade Brown E, and I usually just tight line either on top or just on my waterline. Okay, so then we're gonna take in our Tartelette palette the color Leader, Activist, all these dark shades. You can even use Smoke Shadow if
You're a risky gal.
put that on a very small. I use the Sephora tapered liner and kind of just drag that. It doesn't have to be perfect because at the end of the day you're not really gonna see it with your mascara, but I feel like it adds a little something. Sometimes I like to drag it out into a wing depending on how I feel. We're gonna use, I like to use the Better Than Sex mascara, but since I left that at home, I think this is the second best, and you can buy it at your local drugstore, so it's lit. I use the Voluminous False Fiber Lash mascara. A cheap kind of thing. This one's really messy and disgusting, but I use the Colourpop BFF shade, and I really like that, and that usually works, so I usually go with that. But if you want a little more expensive color, you can use the Lip Cheat by Charlotte Tilbury. I just got this for my birthday. I like both of them. And then I have all these nude shades. So we're just gonna go with the Colourpop because that's what I know. And then kind of just line our lips. I am no Kylie Jenner. Sorry, I gotta look at this because, you know, Kylie, have you seen Kylie's? I love her, so I'm not butchering her. I'm actually like jealous for her that she can do this. So I have to pull this down because there's nothing left. She does this with her eyes closed, and I'm just like, some people in this world have amazing talents, and I need those talents. You're gonna take your lip shade. I use the Tarte Park Avenue Princess, or you can use the Charlotte Tilbury one, Pillow Talk. I like them both. Kind of just, I like the two together. It's like a dark nude, usually my go-to, but you can do whatever you want. You can put a red, you can do whatever the hell you want. Okay, so then on top of that, I'll do like a gloss, either like a clear gloss from Glossier, the clear transparent, or I'll use the Kim Kardashian one in Fairy Floss, but I don't use that much like gloss. I just like to stick it in this, in the middle, back and forth to add a little bit of shimmer. Okay, we're freaking done. So then take out your clip. If you didn't make a crease in your hair like I just did, amazing, you know? Okay, so let me move into a different light. As you can tell, this is the final look. Nice and bronze. Let me focus on my eyes here. Nice and bronze look. And just very shimmery, very festive. If you like this look, let me know. let me know what I can do, tips, because, you know, again, I am no professional. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm winging it. So comment down below, and if you like this video, subscribe down below, and thanks so much for watching. Thanks.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop.